I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Hi humans, this video is going to be Olivia Rodrigo-Drivers License, the live version. I've done Sabrina's video, I've done Joshua's video, so now I can finally complete the triangle with Olivia. I have only listened to her sing the record, like the one on Spotify, like once. So yeah, I'll definitely have a lot more to say, I hope. Thanks for tuning in, and let's get to reacting.
Got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about.
Okay, first of all, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think artists sing better live because they can add more emotion and they can add a different instrument than what they used in the recording. But that's just my opinion. My first thing I've noticed about Olivia's song is she has such a pretty voice. Like, it's beautiful. And also adding the piano, I feel like that adds another emotional touch to it. So I like it. I feel like with the piano, she can also rely on her vocals more than you would with like the drum set and a guitar. So yeah. Oh. Sorry, I messed up the video. There we go.
'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying 'cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that.
So that line catches my ear because she's saying that she finally accomplished something that both the people were looking forward to. But now the other person's not there. I don't know if I can exactly relate to it in the same way. Maybe a little bit differently, but there's been those situations where I'm excited for a person or I'm excited for someone because something they've accomplished. Because then, like, okay, I'll give you a better example. So let's say I'm excited for someone because what they just did can work for both of us. But then suddenly something happens to them and they're out of the picture. And when that thing comes up, I'm upset because it reminds me that the person is not there. Not the best example, but I'm trying.
One girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yeah, today I drove through.
Okay, another line that sticks out to me. I'm pretty sure that everyone's been in that position where they like someone and then the person they like takes a liking to someone else. And suddenly that person that they like makes you insecure about yourself because you see the contrast between you and that person. Yeah, that's my input on that. But I don't know if this is directly to Sabrina. It could be, it could also be someone else. Because artists can record songs and then wait like a year to release them. So maybe this was under Olivia's sleeve for a while. I'm hoping it's that because I don't really like to get into drama. So I hope it's that way.
Through the suburbs. 'Cause how could I ever love someone else? And I know we weren't perfect, but
Okay, another thing is that line, like, in that state of mind, all you're thinking about is that one person. But eventually you will move on. And this is coming from the girl who's never been in a relationship but reads a lot of books and has a lot of CDs. well, my little sister's my universe, but I know that we're always going to be together. So, guess that's not the best comparison, but just letting you know, you will move on, so it's not the end of the world, although it may feel like that at the time. It'll get better. But what do I know? I've never been put in that situation. I have, but in a different way.
I've never felt this way for no one, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Her voice, like, she adds in the pain and the emotion she felt while writing that song into it perfectly. Like, you can vividly feel what she's feeling. And that's something that some artists can do very well and some can't do as well. But she is doing it so well. And coming from, she's only like, what, 17? That's crazy to me.
Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me, 'cause you said forever, now
A clue, because in High School Musical, the series, where Olivia plays Nene, Ricky writes a song, Joshua writes a song for Nene. What is it called? I'm drawing a blank. I think I Kinda You Know? Or was it the duet? Anyway, one of them wrote a song toward the other, and Olivia's asking, did you really mean what you wrote? Did you really mean all the things you said? And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate to that, because when someone we care about tells us, oh, you're like such an amazing person and all this, and then they do something to hurt us, you're like, did you really mean it? Were you gonna be there? I feel like that that's part of the reason that I'm scared to rely on people, because I'm scared they're gonna leave, but I've got to learn to tone that down a bit. Yeah, so far, great performance. I love it. I love her voice. I love the emotion. The piano was a very, very nice touch.
I drive alone past your street, and all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but I kind of feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that.
Yep, something I could relate to. Except it's not that I say I miss you about a certain person a lot. Something my friends are probably sick of me saying is my fangirl issue. Like, if someone comes out with a new song like Demi Lovato or Selena Gomez, I will fangirl the whole entire lunch period. And they are probably sick of it, but that's just who I am, and that's what I like. But also, like, if something really good happens in my family that the previous night, I'll tell them, and maybe she's trying to say something along those lines. Again, never been put in this situation, so I'm just trying to connect it to what I've been through, but not take away from what Olivia's saying at the same time. And I'm sorry if I'm doing it in a way you guys don't like, but I'm trying over here. I'm not perfect.
I do, yeah, today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you. And
Sorry, I'm pausing this like a lot, and I'm only a minute and a half into it. But that little snippet, I really like, because like no one is going to be the exact same way in front of people as they are in front of you. So like my parents know me in a different way than my friends do, and my friends know me in a different way than strangers do, because we just have a different connection. So I feel like Olivia's saying that the person she wrote the song for, let's just say Ricky for this case, her friends don't know Ricky in a or Joshua, sorry, Joshua in a way she does. So that's my thought on it. Let me know what you guys think, because I know this is a very popular song right now. So I want to know what you guys think. Let me know if I'm right in certain areas or you guys have different opinions.
I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said for
I feel, okay, I'm going to try to say it in a different way because I'm sure you guys are sick of me saying that. My thought on it is, so she's asking how could the person be okay now that she's gone? Do they feel the same pain she does now that she's gone? That phrase is stuck in my head. But I wonder if the person feels the same way Olivia does but doesn't want to admit it. I don't know. Again, never been put in this situation. But based on like the books I read and personal experience for different situations, I can also see myself asking that question. Because it's like at one point you did care for me and now you're saying you don't. Do you miss the relationship that we once had, or do you not? Are you okay with me being gone? Like, did I leave a mark on you like you left a mark on me? Because once you give someone a piece of your heart, it's their habit forever. Whether you want to admit it or not, that piece is going to be with them forever. And that's just something to keep in mind. Are you willing to let that piece go?
forever now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards, can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause you know
Red lights, stop signs. To me, they, like, when I picture them in my head, I picture, like, you know, you in your car and you come up at an intersection and it's like, stop for the other cars to pass. So what if, and this is just my opinion, but what if the stoplights were a reference to the person she wrote the song for moving on? What if she had to stop in order for them to move on? You get what I'm saying? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know.
I still love you, babe. Sidewalks we crossed, I still hear your voice in the traffic.
Can't go to the places we used to because you know I still love you. When you leave an indication of a connection with the person and you're not with that person anymore, that person's gone, seeing that object or seeing that place just brings back memories of what you had, and that can make you several different emotions like sad, angry, or upset. Like for me, I know that for my mom, my biological mom, she got me a diary for Christmas. But seeing that diary and seeing the blanket she got me previous just makes me mad, because it makes me mad that she's not putting in the effort for a relationship. So my mom had to put them up in the closet so I don't see them all the time or see them at all because I'm too short to see up in my closet. But yeah, I feel like it can be thought of in the same way.
We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, no withdrew. But you know I still love you, babe.
that little piece, like I Still Hear Your Voice piece, reminds me of, and this is gonna sound really weird, but Twilight, New Moon. When Edward leaves, Bella, there's like, she hears his voice when she's in dangerous situations. She'll do anything to be put in a dangerous situation so she can hear the hallucinations, I think is the word for it. That's a weird connection, but it's one that I come up with because I love watching the Twilight movies with my mom. I love reading the books. And just, they kind of weird me out.
And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could.
I like how she goes from like pained vocals to like lower register to her regular singing voice. I like the transitions. Also, I really like the lights. I like how they change colors because colors can connect, to me, they connect to emotions. So like, let's say red to me means like angry and mad because, you know, the red little emoji, or blue means sad to some people, or calm. And to me, it's my favorite color, as you guys can probably see. So to me, it's happy. But I like the colors because I think they can portray several different things.
Be so okay now that I'm gone. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive.
Another connection is when her voice is getting lower. It makes me think of when you're in a situation or when you're in a conversation and, okay, so I'm just going to give you an example because I can't find the right way to word it. When I have like really deep and emotional conversations with like my parents and something went on, I'll get smaller or I'll just stop talking because I'm like, what else to do? So to me, this is when she's going lower. It's like her being more vulnerable than she's already being. And I am in love with this performance. I love it. I love her voice. I love the story. I love the background. I really am a fan of, I'm pretty sure they're violins. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know very many instruments besides guitar and piano. But I like that she's telling her side of the story and that she's telling something that maybe she couldn't say out loud to the person, so she found a way to cope with it and wrote it into a song. They say that when words fail, music speaks, and I agree so much with that because me personally, I don't like being vulnerable or talking about my emotions in any situation, so I will write them out in either poem, song, or just rant format in my notebook. And I feel like maybe she did that, but she found a way to make it come to life. And when an artist does that, when they do an intimate performance, some of them have to remember a painful situation to get into character. And that's difficult. But yeah, great performance. I love it. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too.
Alone past your street.
That was Olivia Rodrigo-Drivers License, the live version. As I've said multiple times in this video, I'm a huge fan of this song. I love how like emotional she's getting and how personal she's allowing herself to be. And yeah, I really like it. I have a thing for breakup songs, I guess. Like, I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, like, yeah. But the thing about breakup songs is maybe they're not just about breakups. Maybe they're about losing someone you love, like a family member or a close friend. That's my way of thinking on it, because breakup songs can get a little old, but they're also something we can relate to on different levels. Because heartbreak isn't just about, like, breaking up with your significant other. It can also be about losing someone you love or watching someone you love leave you. And yeah, that was my little discussion on it. Sorry if it's like super long and I talk a lot, but I had a lot to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for 40 subscribers. I can't believe I'm getting this far, and I really hope I continue to do it. I really hope that you guys continue to like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!